Hello YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a nice day and welcome to Stuart George's Home Movies. I got my latest home movie watches, all on physical media. I've got 5 Christmas films, 3 regular films, and I hope you're having a nice Christmas by the way, when I put this out. Yeah, I got a bit of man flu, so I'm a bit bunged up, but I'm going to carry on. Show must go on, as they say, and yeah, let's crack on with this, stop the wafflage. First one, we'll go with the Christmas films so far. This is from 1980. It's a horror Christmas, 1 hour 40 minutes, directed by Lewis Jackson, cast Brendan Maggott, Jeffrey DeMunn, music by Joel Harris. A toy factory worker, mentally scarred as a child upon learning Santa Claus is not real, suffers a nervous breakdown after being belittled at work and embarks on a Christmas killing spree. Now, I know this was in Nicky Skincrawler's top 10 horror movies, Christmas horror movies, and I thought I was going to like it way more than I did. Didn't really like it, to be honest. Nah, no real plot, bumbling, bit seedy, dirty. Nah, just didn't like the vibe at all, man. And Slasher Classics Collection, it's a 15. There ain't much slashing in it, to be honest. It's not much horror in it. It's not much going on. It's just this bloke has like a nervous breakdown, really, and it's not really that funny. And it's like, thinks he's Santa Claus and he accidentally kills someone. I won't spoil it because none of these are spoilers. And nah, man, just didn't like it. Really didn't. Normally like 80s films as well, especially horror films. And Christmas Evil, man, didn't like that one. That's not a good start. Bloody Nora. Next one. Oh, what a film. And yes, it's a DVD. I got my decorations down for Christmas and I found loads of my old Christmas DVDs. And this isn't on Blu-ray, I don't think, in the UK. So I put it in. Yeah, it weren't too bad. Picture quality, to be honest. It's from 1970. It's a musical family Christmas film. It's 1 hour 53. Directed by Ronald Neame. Cast Albert Finney, Kenneth Moore, Alec Guinness, Anton Rogers. Music by Leslie Baccarouz. A musical retelling of Charles Dickens' classic novel, A Christmas Carol, about an old bitter miser taken on a journey of self-redemption, courtesy of several mysterious Christmas apparitions. Who doesn't know Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol story? This is the musical version. It's fantastic, trust me. The performances are great, Albert Finney, Alec Guinness, but the standout for me in this, I tell you what, Ghost of Christmas Present by Kenneth Moore. Man, his performance is fantastic. Alec Guinness is in it, but he shows Alec Guinness up. He really does, for me anyway. Kenneth Moore as Ghost of Christmas Present is bloody phenomenal, really is. This is a great film. This is great retelling, good songs in it, light-hearted. It's got the dark places in it as well, which Christmas Carol has. Yeah, I love that one. That's a Christmas staple for me, that one. Another, it's sort of like a remake. It's a Christmas horror film. 2006's Black Christmas. It's a horror Christmas film, like I said. It's a 15, 1 hour 24 minutes. Directed by Glenn Morgan. Cast Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Lacey Chabot, Christine Cloak, is it? Music by Shirley Walker. On Christmas Eve, an escaped maniac returns to his childhood home, which is now a sorority house, and he begins to murder the sorority sisters one by one. Now, I thought this was okay. The Black Christmas original, the 70s one by, is it Bob Clark? Oh man, that's way better than this. This is a bit cheesy, I thought, a bit mundane, I wasn't in the mood for it, I don't think, and I didn't really like it. The wife really didn't like it, I don't think, as well. Watched it with the wife, this one. And yeah, it was okay, you know what I mean? Some of the kills are okay, but atmosphere and suspense, there isn't any really. Stick to the Black Christmas, the 70s Bob Clark version, in my opinion. And yeah, it was okay. Nothing great. Well, this one I quite enjoyed. It's a Christmas film. I had this last year, didn't watch it. It's from 2017. It's a comedy fantasy Christmas. 1 hour 44 minutes. Directed by Bharat Nawaluri, is it? Cast Dan Stevens, Miriam Mogles, Anna Murphy, Jonathan Pryce, Christopher Plummer as Scrooge. Music by Michael Danner. The journey that led to Charles Dickens' creation of Christmas Carol, a timeless tale that would help him define Christmas in 1843. So yeah, it's basically like a retelling of how Charles Dickens became to get the character Scrooge and Jake Marley and all the ghosts and all that. But Dan Stevens plays it quite comedic, really, and it is then it's not a bad film, really. I quite enjoyed it. You know, Dan Stevens in this is really good. I mean, it says there, Dan Stevens is magnetic as Charles Dickens. So, yeah, really good role this is for Dan Stevens. I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? It's light-hearted enough. And just, if you're a fan of the Christmas Carol, just tells you how they... it's not really based on it. It's not real fact, is it? But, yeah, it's okay. The Man Who Invented Christmas. Oh, I quite enjoyed this one. Got to be honest, out of the lot, I think I enjoyed this the most. Apart from Scrooge, A Christmas Carol, the Albert Finney one. This one, the horror ones. Yeah, it's a Christmas horror. Better Watch Out, it's called. From 2016 to 15. It's 1 hour 29 minutes. Directed by Chris Peckover, is it? Cast Olivia DeLonge, Ed Oxenbould, Levi Miller. Music by Brian Caccia. On a quiet suburban street, a babysitter must defend a 12-year-old boy from intruders, only to discover it's far from a normal home invasion. And it really is. There's no spoilers. I can't go into the plot really because it'll just spoil it. And when it started, I thought, I'm not going to like this. Normal home invasion. Someone's going to come into the house and terrorise the girl and the lad. But no, something changes in the house. And yeah, it changed then. When first half an hour, I thought, I'm not going to be into this. Then it changes, trust me. Something happens in the first half an hour. And you're like, whoa. And yeah, it's a bit different. And he goes on a different path and something happens and with his kid. And yeah. Better Watch Out from 2016. I enjoyed this one. If you've not seen it, I recommend it, to be honest. It's quite short, 1 hour 29, so you ain't gonna, you know, it's not over 2 hours or anything. So yeah, Better Watch Out. I enjoyed that one. This is a rewatch. I haven't seen it for about 5 years, and it's just an absolute bona fide classic. The Breakfast Club. Oh, I absolutely love The Breakfast Club, I really do. Comedy drama from 1985, 1 hour 37 minutes, directed by the great John Hughes. What a director, man. Cast, Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, who's fantastic in this, Molly Ringwald, Alan Sheedy, music, Simple Minds, Wan Chung, King Forsey. 5 high school students meet in a Saturday detention and discover how they have a great deal more in common than they thought. 5 different sort of people telling stories about how they got in there, their life and everything unfolds. And the script on here is so tight, it's fantastic. Oh, they're just pin sharp. Nothing's wasted in it. It's just, you know, the dialogue, nothing's wasted. Everything means something. It's a fantastic film. If you've not seen The Breakfast Club, man, it's bloody awesome. Oh, when we was at school, it always used to be, who'd you like the most? Molly Ringwald or Alan Sheedy? Ali Sheedy. It was always Ali Sheedy for me. I liked her more at the start. When she has the makeover, I think she looks a bit weird. I like her when she's got the hair down and a bit scruffy, to be honest. But that was me anyway at school. And yeah, we always say, who's the best? And me and Lee, I'd always have a crack with that. Anyway, that's The Breakfast Club. What a film. It's fantastic. What we got here? Oh, yeah. I didn't hear great things about this, I've got to be honest, when it first came out in 2023, last year. Didn't hear great things, and I thought, you know what I mean. It's 65. Sci-fi thriller. It's 1 hour 33 minutes. It's 12A. Directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods. Cast, Adam Driver, Ariana Greenblatt, Chloe Coleman. Not much of a cast in this. There's hardly any characters, to be honest. Music by Chris Bacon and Danny Elfman, who's a co-composer. I mean, the basic plot, you're not going to get more simplistic than basic, really. An astronaut crash lands on a mysterious planet, only to discover he's not alone. And I put simplistic. And I tell you what, how simplistic it is. I bloody loved it, I did. You know what I mean? I don't want to ruin it, but sort of, he's not from Earth. And he crash lands on this planet. And the planet is Earth. 65 million years ago. So you got dinosaurs on there and everything, and he has to try and get off it. And that's basic it, really. Crash lands on a planet, has to try and get off it. He fights creatures. That's it. I love it. That sort of sci-fi I love. Simplicity, sci-fi. Simplistic sci-fi. That's what I was trying to say. And yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I really did. I got into it. I mean, it's only short. 1 hour 33 minutes. Flies by, man. Perfect pacing. Yeah. Yeah, there's not loads of action in it. Could have been a bit more, I think. But yeah, Adam Driver carries the film. And I quite enjoyed it. 65. Yeah, it was all right. Oh, paper's gone flying. Last one, horror. From 1977. It's a horror mystery. 1 hour 32 minutes. Directed by Michael Winner, the British director. I mean, the cast in here is bloody phenomenal. Chris Sarandon, Christina Rains, John Carradine, Burgess Meredith, Sylvia Miles, Eli Wallach, Christopher Walken, music by Jill Melly. Yeah, a young model moves into an apartment in a building which houses a sinister evil. Yeah, it's creepy, atmospheric, decent horror, man. Yeah, nice and short as well, 1 hour 32. It's what you want. Didn't overstay its welcome. Christina Range is good in it. Well, it says Burgess Meredith is quite creepy in it. Yeah, Chris Sarandon's, you don't know where he's coming and going in it. You think, is he good? Is he, you know what I mean? That sort of character. Yeah, quite enjoyed it. The Sentinel. Have you not seen The Sentinel? From 1977, is it? What a year for film. I always say that. What a year for film. 1977 really was. Yeah, quite enjoyed this. The Sentinel. That's all my watches. Cheers for watching. Have a nice Christmas. And yeah, like, comment and subscribe. Cheers.